Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Musiq Soulchild, and I'm sure you already know. You know I got soul.
You're independent now, so you're gonna have the opportunity to
Yeah, I'm signed. Yeah, I'm signed to my homeboy Warryn Campbell out in LA to My Block Records. I'm very excited about that. And he's been very supportive of my whole creative process. You know, it's still a business, and we still about getting that money, but at the end of the day, we want to make money doing something that we love, that people enjoy. Right. Rather than we just doing it just to make money. We make money doing anything, you know. We would much rather do what we love and make money from it. Right. You know, rather than the other way around. So I feel like we have, you know, we're kind of like, we're creatively and spiritually related, that we identify with each other on such a deep level that we just get each other, you know. One of the first times that I worked with him, you know, we produced a song called Take You There, which came out on my album Loving Music. That was the very first song that he and I ever worked on. Never had, you know, from never having worked with each other ever before. And I saw him out here actually in New York, you know, Quad Studios. And, you know, he was like, yo, dude, trust me, whatever you want, whatever you hear, whatever you got in mind, I can make come out of these speakers. And I was like, oh, okay, I heard that before. All right, let's go. So we sitting down, working out chords, you know, and he's like, you know, figuring it out. He's like, I got you, you know, and I didn't really have to explain a lot. You know, he pretty much understood where I was going with a lot of it. So when it came out, when the music came out, as dope as it came out, then that inspired me to write the song that I wrote, and we did it like that, you know. And he did a lot of the music. That's him on drums, him on keys, that's him on bass. I got my homeboy Bananas from out of Philly. He's on guitar, you know, and you know, we just knocked it out. And when that happened, I was like, oh, you really get it, huh? You know, so that's great. And ever since then, we just been working out, you know, working on better and better music. I know your past few albums he's been a part of. Yeah. He's definitely been a huge inspiration for me. Like, I feel like everybody needs a co-pilot, you know. And whatever that you're doing in life, you need a co-pilot. Right. You know, and I feel like musically he's a great co-pilot, you know, and he's only interested in helping me get to where I need to get to. And the ill thing about that is, now that I'm signed to his label, my only interest, you know, as far as being signed to his label is concerned, is helping him get to wherever he needs to get to, in however way that I can. Right. Cool. So now these personas you were telling me about, would you like to collaborate with artists in different genres? Definitely. And that's the whole point in doing these different you know, personas. I want to collaborate. I want to have these be a reason for me to collaborate with people that it might sound weird if you say Musiq Soulchild and so and so. Right. But if you say, you know, whatever the moniker is and whatever that sound that I'm using, it's right in that person's wheelhouse. So, you know, let's say if I want to do a song with Waka Flocka, you know, Musiq Soulchild and Waka Flocka, that don't really roll off the tongue that well, you know what I'm saying? But if I have a persona that's kind of sort of in that world, in that arena, you know what I'm saying, I might turn up with Waka. I might, you know, that's what's happening. I'm not saying that that's not happening. I'm just saying that it's a possibility, you know, of that. And I just want to create opportunities where everybody can get down and just have fun and make people, you know, have a good time off of music. I've never personally, despite, you know, the game and how it is, I've never been the kind of person that's been on that, you know, strict compartmentalized crap. Like, look, it's all music, man. It's all music. You know, there's all of these people doing all of these things. It just so happened that I'm one of those people who have, you know, not only the mindset, but, you know, I'm willing to figure it out, you know, of how to do all of these things. You know, people listen to R&B music, people listen to, you know, hip hop, rap music, trap music, whatever you want to call it. You know, people listen to all of these things in different parts of their life. I just want to be able to be, you know, a valid contributor to all of these genres of music. I'm not saying that I'm trying to be the best, you know, at all of these things. That's not my mission. My mission, I'm not trying to overdo anybody. I just want to be able to be mentioned in the same name, in the same list of people who did it well. Right. no matter what it is, you know.
Okay. Final thing I want to talk to you about is the recent announcement of Meelah being on R&B Divas.
Oh yeah.
We expect to see you in front of the camera. Will we be seeing you in front of the camera at all? Or?
Yeah, but I'm mostly in support of her. Like honestly, real talk, you know, and we talk about all the time. I'm not really into that, you know, and it's not no disrespect to anybody that do their thing, you know. It's definitely it serves a purpose. It's, you know, it's entertainment for some people, you know. In a way, in a weird way, it's kind of therapeutic and educational. You know, to some people, I've heard people say that, you know, speak about their experiences from, you know, how they felt about what they witnessed and saw on these, you know, that type of, you know, show, you know, and there's a lot of different types of them, you know, so I don't want to make a blanket statement about them all, you know, they're all unique in their own way. They do have some element of sameness, I get that, but, you know, they're all different, you know, and they all serve their own purposes. So with that said, though, you know, I'm not really interested in that kind of drama and attention. You know, I'm kind of the person that I like to do stuff that's going to have more of a positive impact rather than, you know, all of that aggravated agitatedness. You know what I'm saying? However, I am in complete and total support of her. You know, and the fact that she got a gig on that and I am a part of her life, it'll kind of be a douchey thing to not be there for her, you know.
Right.
So I'm definitely going to be there every now and again. I don't know how much I'll be involved with the show, but you will see me. You know, we do have a son together, so it only makes sense to me, you know.
Definitely.
But yeah, but that's the only role that I'm interested in playing. I'm not trying to do no spin-off of. Nah, I'm cool.
No males of R&B?
Nah. Not me. I'm good. Like,
yeah.
I'm good.
Cool.
Thank you, but I'm good. I got too much up here that I'm trying to do anyway to be. You know.
Makes sense.
I like what Kevin did though. Kevin, you know, Kevin and Nick did, you know, with that whole Real Husbands out of that. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Cool. Anything you want to add?
Nah, as always, I appreciate people's support, you know, sticking around with a homie. I've been at this thing for a while now, you know, and it's been, you know, ebbs and flows and peaks and lows, but, you know, the fact that people are so interested and want to know what, you know, what I'm about, what I'm doing, I think that's awesome because people could really not care these days, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely honored that people still care. That I can still say that to some degree I'm still relevant and credible enough that people will go out and support, you know, come out to the shows and, you know, and just have a good time, man. Like, I just really want to be able to go down in history as one of them ones that really did their best to give people good music and make them feel good about being a human being, experiencing this creative, you know, gift that it is. You know, I see myself as a messenger, as a catalyst, as a servant, you know, to humanity. And this is my job, this is my responsibility, this is my duty. You know, everybody has their own thing, you know, and it just so happens that mine is music. You know, and that being creative, finding creative ways of expressing and registering and communicating to people through music, you know, and I'm going to do my best to do that to the fullest. You know, it's not, a lot of it is not going to go over well with everybody. I'm okay with that because that's just the reality of life. You know, you don't get anywhere without some bumps and bruises. You know, you don't make eggs, you know, without cracking a few. I mean, well, you can't make eggs without cracking. I guess you could boil them, you know, and like do like something, but you still got to crack it.
Still got to crack it eventually.
Anyway, I went on a rant, my bad. But you get my point. You know what I'm saying? This is my job. This is my responsibility. This is my hustle. This is my grind. So I take it very seriously, you know, and I want people to know that I'm not just going to just put out anything, you know, like I'm not about that. I want you to know that whatever I do, I'm gonna put my all in it, and I just pray that you dig it. And if you don't, well, just give me a minute. I might have something that you do dig.